Hey everybody, today is Saturday. We're at Pro Touring, no we're not, we're at C10 Nationals in Fort Worth, Texas. I'm gonna walk around, show you guys some trucks. I'm gonna show you our booth. We're gonna go down to the Autocross area and hopefully I can do some ride-alongs with some people. Try to give you guys a feel for what this event's like if you didn't get the chance to come this year. So anyways, hope everybody else is doing good. We're just playing our pedal assemblies here today. And I'll go over them with you real quick. These are our 67 to 72 pedals. Everything is already mounted to the pedal assembly. All the pedals are there. You just bolt this sucker in, hook the hoses up and bleed it and you're good to go. And then we've also got a bunch of other stuff this weekend. We've got our extended high humps for all the guys that are doing 6 speeds and 67 to 72 trucks. All our cab mounts are here, batteries, boxes. Those are our race pedals that bolt into C10s. I've had a lot of people coming and looking at our yellow truck today. It's been a hit, man. Sucks that we didn't get to race it and we're not done yet, but man, people are into it no matter what, and I think they appreciate seeing it in this state just as much as if it were running and done. So Dylan's here talking to a couple people. Y'all, we're walking up to the Autocross course. Looks like Jim Fields is just now coming off the course. I know Bill Holt's out here, CJ Daniels is out here, Rob McGregor's out here, Jason Brady's out here. So a lot of guys we know are out here autocrossing this weekend. So we're gonna try to talk to some of those guys, watch how they're doing, and then maybe do a couple ride-alongs. Well, this worked out good. As soon as I walked up, Jim Fields asked me if I wanted to go for a ride, and I did. So this is his square body truck. It's on a SpeedTech Extreme chassis. How much power does this motor make now?
North of 500.
Yeah, a lot. Motor sounds awesome.
Yeah, we got a retune, so
good.
the second tuner did a way better job.
Yeah. Was it?
Keep your hand inside.
Hey, was it clean?
Huh?
Was it clean?
Yeah. Yes. Got it.
We're going again, Jesse.
The truck feels like it did really good.
Yeah, we put more camber in it. Out here, we kept testing, tire chalked it.
Yeah.
And I don't know where I'm at, but I know it's got full tilt in it right now. So.
Hey, did I not tell you that you needed to do that?
Yeah, I know. You and like 10 other people.
Yeah, camber. Needs camber. We'll get.
See if we can get down. I did? Where at?
I don't know. He didn't say. I couldn't hear what he announced.
Alright, we're gonna try to do it clean this time.
So who's faster right now, you or Bill?
Bill's got me beat by 4 100s.
No kidding.
He's at a 4.066. I'm a 4.1.
Wow.
Well, I would have had him beat there, but
Yeah, yeah. So that run ended up not clean. He hit a cone, so the 39, what was it, 39.6 on the timer?
Yeah.
Yeah, so add 2 seconds to that. So we're chasing Bill Holt right now. Bill Holt's on track, a hair faster than Jim, so see if we can run this one clean. I think that was clean. I think so. Good or bad? You hit one.
I mean, which one am I hitting?
You must. It must have been there at the end of the track because I don't think you hit it. I didn't think you're even close.
Doing again. If we're in the 39s, we can do it clean. Let's see where he says it was at. Where's it at?
That would have put you in first place. When you picked it around the corner there, you flipped that one.
On the second to last turn?
No, this last turn come to the finish.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, that's what I thought too.
You kicked it out and it,
Oh man.
Yeah, you swung too hard.
it went flying.
Yeah, because it was clean the whole run.
Alright.
So, for you guys that don't know, or haven't been to this event before, this is phenomenal for testing. You just ran 3 laps back to back to back.
Yep.
That doesn't happen anywhere else.
Get
These
faster and faster.
These small events are awesome for driver skill, truck setup, you know, just overall practicing. Autocross was a blast.
Yeah.
And we couldn't have came at a better time. Seems to be a tough competition right now between Bill and Jim. Very similar trucks. They're both square bodies, both very similar power levels, both T56s, both same size tires. But one's a no limit chassis and there's a Speed Tech chassis. A lot of ego on the line for both those guys. So they are chasing over a couple tenths right now. This will be exciting to see how this plays out. Yeah, I said, have you put more camber in it? He was like, yeah, there's a lot in it now. I was like, it's turning now.
Dude, it's like hooking too. He's doing torque relays out there now.
Oh yeah, you can feel it in the truck. It's awesome.
And these two.
It's a good battle.
That purple, oh man, they're like hundredths of a second away from each other.
Well, what's so cool is there's a lot of commonality between the vehicles other than chassis.
That's it.
Motors, trannies, tires, it's all about the same. Weights are probably very similar.
They don't have the same stuff.
Yeah. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's cool, man. It's a good day.
Jim's in a good mood about it. He's pumped.
Yeah. Well, I think this is only the second time it's raced.
Yeah.
The last time we only got 12 laps.
Yeah. A lot of you guys know him. That's Scott. Scott's Rod Shop. Rod. Hey, Chris.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, man.
How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you, man.
Is your truck back together or no?
Man, it's close. It's real close.
Hello?
40.5.
That's pretty impressive.
I'm pretty happy with that for
It's come a long way in a year, dude.
Well, last time I saw this truck, it was a completely different truck.
Well, that's what
You know, it's, yeah.
When I
come a
drive it
long way.
now, I feel like this feels like an autocross truck.
Yes.
And before I felt like this was like a cruiser that I'm on autocross.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
trying to race. Now I'm trying to race.
Yep.
Poorly.
Yep.
No, don't push him down. Fuck. One, you probably won't be able
probably
to.
couldn't.
You probably
do it.
couldn't. And if you do, they'll come back up. Probably break something.
So it is not your.
No, man. I
looked at it though?
I looked at his, yeah. I was going to tell you about that.
Thank you. You have to come up here and look.
Yeah, I looked at some of this stuff, but I saw the carbon and all.
Oh, okay. Heavy hitter now.
All right, well, I got a good coach in the car.
Yeah, right. I'm still the student.
So, I'm struggling today. We're playing with rear shock, rear spring. I feel that the front's pretty good. I just don't feel that the truck is settled. So tell me if you can feel anything from the passenger seat.
Okay.
So yesterday I had a 750 spring in the front, and I didn't have any good front grip. So today we dropped it to a 600, and the front feels great.
Okay.
But
Are your rear springs right off the axle?
yeah,
Okay.
so it's 1-to-1 on the rear.
And how much spring do you run in this truck in the back? You run a low spring in the back, right?
Yeah, so I have a 225 spring in the rear.
Okay.
This thing's relatively light, so
Well, do you know what is it on the scales?
it's 3,080
Oh, okay. Well, then that's a pretty heavy rear spring then.
So
If you were comparing it to a 3,800 pound truck.
oh yeah, so it's got like right about 1,400 pounds on the rear axle, so 700 pounds per side, 3 inches of static compression. I mean, I should be in the 250-ish range on a basic setup, right?
Uh-huh.
So, and I'm usually somewhere between 200 and 300 when it feels its best. So we'll see. So the last year we tried a couple runs with 24 and 20 pounds, and it was real squirmy.
Okay.
So that's another one you got to talk about.
He is having an absolute
Oh,
blast.
he's having a great time. So we tried 150 pounds of lead shot ballast in the back of that yesterday. Terrible idea.
Yeah. Well, that far back, right?
Yeah, it just felt fat and lazy.
Yeah.
All right. Have you seen this course?
Yeah, I just rode 3 laps on it. felt good to me. It felt like the front could bite and turn in harder.
Okay. Okay.
So for you that don't know, this is similar power, similar transmission, similar tire as all the other trucks. Weight is different, and suspension setup, I would argue, is more aggressive than a off-the-shelf chassis.
Yeah, the front geometry is really the same as our wide ride. It just looks different, so we could play with it. But the rear, like right now, I have a short torque arm, so it's a 32-inch torque arm.
Okay.
That's really quick reacting. It works good on short course.
Yeah, so
it's
fast
terrible
reacting.
on a road course, I'll tell you that. Bill was super happy. He just run the 39.4.
Oh yeah. So now you can choose whichever way you want to go around the figure eight.
When you come into the carousel, you choose whether you want to go to the left and do it clockwise, or come into the right and do it counterclockwise.
Yeah.
I've tried it both ways.
Okay.
And a lot of guys are going to the left and running clockwise. I cannot get a rhythm doing that.
Yeah.
It's just not working.
Yep. Jim is doing very well now.
Yep.
Yeah, so he was over a second faster than that earlier.
He's in the battle with Bill for the lead in that class.
Well, he finally is
swapping places.
Yeah, he's finally listened to some aggressive suspension alignment setup. I said, how much camber's in it? And he was like, a lot now.
Well, I was looking at it yesterday, and they're in the 3-degree range.
Yeah, he said they've cranked it up.
Fastest lap of the weekend right there.
What is impressive to me, I've never rode in this truck with you driving. Really? It's impressive how the truck, you can feel it in the middle of the truck. When you go from on throttle turning to off throttle turning, you feel the truck change. You know, it's neutral in the middle. You can feel it want to cut or stop.
And that's that's a short torque arm. It has a more centered lift axis, so on throttle it's lifting, and off throttle it's trying to pull down.
Okay.
And that works good out here. It's really not great on a bigger course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, up until the point where we lost it, I felt it was faster than the first lap.
I did too. Of aerodynamics. Yeah.
Those hoods have terrible aero anyway.
They do.
I'm not sure we're going fast enough for that to be such a factor. I wouldn't want to road course it that way, but
wow. 39.9. Wow. good. 38.1.
Slow.
What's your best this weekend?
I'm in 37.1.
Woo, gosh.
So we'll do one. If you're good, we'll do one more.
Yeah, I'm good.
I don't think we're not heat soaking the tires yet.
Huh.
Let's see, yesterday, I got Bill's truck into the 38s.
Wow.
I ran a 38.6 clean in Bill's truck.
So how much camber do you run in this truck?
It has about 2.5 right now.
Okay. The rear got close in one spot. You're good.
Oh, good. It says it's clean.
Good. So has this has not always been a torque arm truck though, right? It was 3-link.
So I've had a 4-link, a 3-link, and two different, a long and a short torque arm.
Okay.
And so I built it that way. The 4-bar assembly that goes in it is really the clone of our fat bar setup.
Okay.
Okay, and that's where I ran it at first. And it actually does really, it's probably just as fast. But we wanted to try things, we want to learn stuff. So
do you still have your panhard bar really low, like under the rear end?
Yep.
Okay.
Super low.
Yeah, I can feel it because I know what that feels like.
Because we're getting a little more roll and motive.
Yeah. Yeah. The rear end will slide.
I can pick it up to the close to axleized. And it doesn't roll as much, but it's much. You know, if you want to sweep it around, that works great.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
A little better. A little better. It's getting there.
Well, I know that when I first moved my roll center down drastically, I couldn't hardly drive it. I was like, oh my gosh, you know, it was like a drift, because I had been trying so hard to get it to turn. When I moved it way down, I was like, whoa, this is way drifty, you know?
Yeah. But I don't know, that was pretty good.
Well, this is Hellboy. This is what happens when you drive Hellboy. There is a crowd.
Which is pretty fun, man.
It is fun. Conversation about tire pressures.
Actually, the back looks better than the front, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. So what we're looking for is just where the tire wear is. And you play with pressure to try to get, you know, the wear line out a little bit on the side. So he's at 26 rear and 30 front.
So right here I'm coming out to the edge. You can see the color right here, what wore off. So you got a little drip line right here.
Yep.
But as you go, this block comes down, we'd like to see the grip line like right here.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's really like right here.
Yeah.
So I might let out 2 pounds and try it. So I'm at 26, I'd put me at 24.
So in my truck, I played with that a bunch, and I went all the way down to like 18 before, and just to feel what it does.
Yeah.
And it gets weird, you know.
I've run this down into the 16, 18 range.
Gosh.
And sometimes, you know, the initial off-corner grip is good, but it's real washy.
Yep. The only thing I do like from lower pressure is I feel like the